Alright, I'm at the only place to buy bikes, Emerald City Harley-Davidson in Linwood, Washington. I'm with my buddy Dave, or
Howdy.
David. He's going to show us the 2021 Harley-Davidson Street Glide CVO right behind us. So let's get up and close and personal with this thing.
So I wanted to show you the brand new 2021. This is the Street Glide CVO. First of all, the color is amazing. It's what they call a great white pearl, and then it's got the vivid black inset, but it's also got the red and kind of a copper gunmetal gray type stripe. So it's got two different color stripes on it. It's just immaculate. So one thing about the CVO is that unlike the other Harleys that go on an assembly line, right? You got all these masterful technicians working on the bike and sending it on, and the next guy does his job. These bikes are built from the ground up by one person, from start to finish. So there's one person that is ultimately responsible, obviously some of their most senior people. So the love and care that goes into these bikes is really kind of hard to describe. But when they come in, these bikes are just really a total different breed of Harley-Davidson. They have everything you can imagine. So I'll go over a little bit of that. Heated grips. And these are really, really nice grips too. I mean, to add these grips to your bike would be like $600 bucks. They come standard on this bike with the adjustment on the end, right? The other thing this bike has, it comes standard with RDRS, it comes standard with ABS. It also has this upgraded infotainment system. So Harley, for the last several years, has been working on upgrading the audio system on these bikes. They've been working with Rockford Fosgate. This system actually has 200 watts less power than previous versions, but the sound is so clean, it's absolutely amazing. It's super high quality, really quick screen. You saw probably on when it came up on the splash screen, it had the CVO logo, right? So just another reinforcement that this is really a special bike. One of the other things I love is the gauges that say CVO on them, right? It just has a really different look, kind of a redesigned array there. You can see the speakers with the tweeter and the mid that are in there. They're just super, super high quality. The other thing is this bike has, of course, the one-touch bags. Now the bags have the speakers built into them from the factory. The other thing is these bags lock remotely. You can lock them with your fob, and you can lock them here. So if you want to lock your bags, you just hit this button, bags are locked. Awesome. So easy.
I think that's one of my favorite features right now.
It's so cool, right? I wish they did it on more bikes, but they got to save some of the special stuff for the CVO, right? Leather saddle. It even comes with, I discovered this, so along with this bike, you get the luggage, right, for the inside the saddlebags. You get a CVO cover for the bike. It even comes with leather treatment for the leather saddle, right? This is all inside the saddlebags. The fobs are really cool. It has the key that pops out, and you can kind of store it inside the fob, right? So that's the CVO. There's your lock and unlock. Pretty awesome. And it comes with two fobs. Most touring Harleys come with just one. So you got all that extra stuff. The amazing sound system. These bags are just beautiful. The paint job on this bike is hard to describe. I need to figure out how to close this so it actually closes right. Hard to describe this paint job. It is, you know, Harley is known for our paint finishes, but the attention to detail, the LED strip lights on either side rather than the standard lights, I mean, just everything is different. Now we add the quick release tour pack or sissy bar mounting brackets back here. We do that now on all of our touring bikes.
Okay.
We do that at Emerald City. Even the exhaust, look at the exhaust on this bike. It's kind of that brushed nickel satin color. I mean, it really sets it apart. The exhaust tips.
And the CVO.
Yeah, the
color
CVO
to
on the
match.
bag. This is a Milwaukee-Eight 117, so it's the largest production engine we put in a bike. It's the Screaming Eagle 117. It's got this enhanced airflow for the intake here. These floorboards, I mean, everything just looks so custom, so nice. They're also doing these lower profile lowers now, so it doesn't look quite as bulky on the bike,
Yeah.
but you can still mount pegs off of this and get that comfort.
I like the red.
Yeah, that
then
detail.
Screaming Eagle.
It really is. It's the details. It's the accents. It's the little things. Even this Harley-Davidson CVO emblem on the side of the tank.
How about that gas tank?
This gas cap is cool. So this is an option that you can add aftermarket, but with the CVO it comes with it. It's a flush mount gas cap. So pretty easy access. You just push in and twist and it locks into place.
Yeah, really like the Harley.
Isn't that cool? And they kind of do it on one side. It's, you know, just like a little splash on this
So
side.
it's not overdoing it.
That's right. The other thing is they've removed that center gas fill, right? It's not on the right-hand side. They've done that on the other 2021s too. But it really makes this look more streamlined.
And what about this? Is that lit?
Yeah, it lights up when you turn the bike on. You can see it go out and come on. So, you know, look, this is like the dream for a Harley owner. Everybody that has a Harley, not everybody, but a lot of people, most riders, dream of someday maybe having a CVO, right? Just that top of the line Harley. So when you fork out the cash for a bike like this, they want you to remember that it's a CVO every time you ride it, right? So
Yeah.
all the badging, the lights, the display, it really is kind of a one-of-a-kind bike. So we're...
And it comes with LEDs in the front.
LED headlight, the Daymaker. Yeah, absolutely. Super bright. Has LED turn
Blinkers.
signals. Yep.
Then it's got CVO written.
Even on the brake calipers,
Brakes.
right? Yep.
And the wheels
Yep.
are just incredible.
That's a brand new wheel. It's a lot like the Prodigy wheels we had on the specials last year, but it's machined, so it's actually got a little bit of a metallic surface here that when the light hits it right, it really kind of looks like spokes from a distance.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how thin those are, right?
And then it's got some thickness and the depth.
Yep. Yep.
So you can hit as many bumps as you want and it's going to be just fine.
They're pretty sturdy wheels. I mean, you know, these things are definitely made to put some miles on them. I think when you look at the bike overall, the fit and finish, the fact that one person made this their project, right?
Yeah.
One person was responsible for this bike. All the extras you get with the bike, you honestly, when you buy a CVO, all you got to do is ride it. It's just that simple. You don't have to buy all the extra stuff. Of course you can, but the way this bike is outfitted,
So
it's designed really to help you enjoy it and to take care of it and make sure you maximize your enjoyment out of the bike.
So for a gearhead, the only thing I could really think of to swap is maybe the cams,
Maybe the cam,
but it's
maybe
already
some
got a.
slip-ons, you know.
And then, of course, remove this reflector right here. But other than that,
those are there because they have to be from us, right? What you do with it after that is up to you.
well, one last complaint.
Yeah.
It does not have a CMC Motorsports L-Ray backrest
It does not.
like on my bike.
It does not. Now, it does have the mounting hardware for a quick release, sissy bar or luggage rack or tour pack, whatever you want to put on it. But yeah, everybody likes something a little bit different. Some people just want a backrest. Some people want a sissy bar with a luggage rack. Some people want to maybe put the tour pack on. Yep.
And this whole setup is black as well.
Yeah.
So I like the light there.
All blacked out. Yeah.
Oh, and the exhaust has the Harley emblem.
Yes, it does.
So maybe not swap out the exhaust and just kind of
It's really
remove the baffles.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. I mean, it's just like any other Harley, really, from the standpoint that you may want to buy a CVO and still make that CVO yours. Maybe you want to go to a 131 kit. It can be done on this engine. You could add slip-ons. There's a number of things you can do to the bike, but the way it's set up and the way it comes from the factory, this is one special Harley.
So how's the sound?
It's amazing.
Best airline of last year?
Of course, now they're
Delta.
Now they're
Starts with the special.
Let's see.
Guaranteed for the life of your.
Let's see. No distortion.
No.
Extremely clean, and that's what they wanted. You can add 1,000 watts to a system, but if it's got a high percentage of distortion at higher volumes,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. All it just does is distort. I had this all the way up in the back the other day, and I'm a musician, so I kind of know my way around, speakers and distortion, all that kind of stuff. It's so clean, it's amazing. You don't need that extra wattage when you've got really clean power and really efficient speakers. So that's what they've done. It's amazing. You can buy this upgrade kit, by the way.
Okay.
You can have this put on other Harley-Davidson models, but it comes standard on the CVO.
And how does it sound running?
It sounds really good. There we go. Okay.
So how do you turn the music down?
Turn the music down. You can do it here. You can do it on the screen.
All right. So like I would compare a Lamborghini to a Ducati.
Yeah.
What would you compare this with, like Dodge Viper?
I think I'm going to go C8.
C8.
Yeah. And this is really unique because it's got the comfort of a touring bike with that 117 and the way this bike is set up and all the electronics and the RDRS and the ABS. I mean, it just handles like a dream. So you've got a real power on this bike. Is amazing. It sounds great. It looks great. But it's also really comfortable. So it's probably more like a luxury sports car, you know?
Okay.
That kind of thing. Like maybe an Aston Martin. Although the striping and just how bold this bike is reminds me of like a white Corvette with the black stripes on it. You know, that kind of thing. You've seen the recent Stingray or the new C8.
The touchscreen GPS inside, heated seats.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that there, heated grips.
Leather seats. It's just, it's amazing. That's a good question though. There are a number of vehicles I could probably compare it to.
It's got the front
Yeah, the
grill.
oil cooler. Yeah. You know, these also, of course, come standard with security and ways to help you protect your investment. So,
And of
just
course, you want
automatically arms.
good insurance on it, but
Good insurance is very important. Very important. Yeah, it's a pretty remarkable bike. The CVOs last year were really, really nice bikes. This one just seems like to me, just seems like it's kind of an extra step above. We had some
giving the
really
customers exactly what they want.
That's the other thing too, is Harley I think is doing a better job of listening to their customers. Like, for instance, on the touring bikes, they went back to the cable clutch instead of the hydraulic clutch. And the reason for that? People didn't like them. Not everybody, but there was a lot of discussion about how it was kind of difficult to find the friction point and some of that kind of stuff. So you know what? Rather than saying, no, we know what we're doing, we're Harley-Davidson, we've been making bikes for 117 years, they say, maybe we should listen to our customers. And they went back to the cable, and they work great. They're proven. It's the way they've been for decades. So sometimes you try to reinvent the wheel, and it doesn't always work out. You know?
Exactly.
Anyway, it's not like it was a colossal failure. It just, people preferred the feeling of the cable clutch, so they went back to it.
I'm on the same boat there. I like the
Yeah.
cable clutch.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing us the 2021 CVO Street
My pleasure,
Glide.
man. My
This thing
pleasure.
is incredible.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful bike. Come on by and check it out. We're going to be, right now we're closed Sundays and Mondays, but starting so right now when you come into Emerald City, we are closed actually on Sundays and Mondays. We will be open Sunday the 31st of January. And then sometime in probably mid-February to maybe beginning of March, we're talking about actually going to 7 days a week. So we will be here to serve you. Any day you want to come in and check this thing out, we'd love to show it to you.
All right.